Got a headache? Want to be rid of it? Well, here's one way that worked for me, worked every time. You can just imagine it away. Hi, I'm Charles Burke, and I help people use their imagination and their mind and their body in ways that they didn't realize they could to get results they always wished they could. It was very late, almost midnight. I had been to a hypnosis class, one of the first ones I ever took. This was many, many, many years ago. And the teacher had been telling us how the the body can't really tell the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined experience. So I was on the way home, and it had been an interesting class, but on the way home, for some reason, I developed a crashing headache. It was the kind that, you just have to grit your teeth until you can get to the medicine cabinet. Well, I couldn't get to the medicine cabinet. It was almost an hour's drive home. So I took what the teacher had told us to heart. Okay, the body can't tell the difference. All right, by golly, we're going to try it and see. So as I drove, eyes wide open, I decided to try waking hypnosis, just using my imagination while I was doing something else. Here's what happened. I imagined that I picked up a bottle of, well, I won't mention a brand name, but it's a very strong, very popular headache remedy. It was new on the market those days, and it was much more effective than the old aspirin. So I imagined opening up a box or a little bottle of those. I imagined rattling it. I could hear the pills around inside. I reached in with my imaginary fingers and I pulled out the cotton. Then I shook out two of those tablets. I could imagine the slight weight of them in the palm of my hand. Then I raised my real hand to my mouth and imagined taking those pills, those two pills, into my mouth. And there's a little bit of a sharp, an acrid taste on the coating around the pill. So I imagined that very vividly. Then I imagined taking a glass of water. You'll notice I keep saying I imagined, I imagined, because that's purely what I did. This glass of water, drunk it down. And you know how sometimes a pill, if it's too dry, it'll stick in your throat for a second or two as it goes down. You have to drink more water and more water. Well, that happened. I imagined all of that. And then I thought, okay, now they always take about 20 minutes to take effect. So all I have to do is wait 20 minutes. And I kept driving. And I thought, wait a minute, this is imaginary anyway. I'm going to imagine a clock, and I'm going to imagine the hands racing around 20 minutes forward, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, all the way up to 20. And for extra measure, I went to 25 minutes, 30 minutes. And by that time, headache was gone. Long before I got home, long before I got to my medicine cabinet. Now that is a headache remedy that worked first time I tried it. And it worked many, many times in the years after. The secret of it is exactly as I told you at the start of this. The body can't tell the difference between the mind really doing something or imagining doing something. So if you ever have a headache, try this. Just be very vivid with all of your imagining. Just try it. See if you don't like that. And if you have some kind of chronic pain that has been lingering on and on for months or even years, if you need a little help with that, managing it, getting it gone, and you are really tired of the chemical remedies, the pills, the injections that just mask the pain, but don't take care of it and get rid of it. If you're tired of all that and you want a real different option, a different choice, give me a call. I'm Charles Burke, and I help people sort out what's real, what's not, and use both of them to have more options and more choices in life and live more comfortably.